Hello and welcome back to Car Mechanics Simulator 2015. I was just finishing off some blurring on my computer. So let's... oh no, I don't go over there. I go here. Let's get a job. Doing a job. This looks like a job. Let's do it. Woo! Ah yeah. Gone for the slightly more lurid green than the last job. The last job was a nice green instead of the horrific greens. This is just a super flash green. Yeah, nice looking car. God awful looking interior as normal. Woo! Okay, so there's one or two engine faults. Engine power has failed. Ruh-roh. Power failure. Filters need replacing. One carb. Oh, it's those special sorts of weird air filters. Alright, so there's some engine issues. Let's assume it needs to be on a lift up. And that we can get anywhere near the engine. Look at that, it's right in the middle. It's hard to reach. Luckily we don't have to reach. Wow, does the engine block itself need replacing? Look at the state of that. It's basically one lump of rust. I'm surprised anything moves in there. Okay, I guess we're taking it all apart anyway. Oh, nail filter with a bolt. Oh, I love the... Oh, and then the air filter is the bit round the outside. Round the outside. Right, what's the limit for this car? 42%. So 44%, doing it great. I'm just assuming with the extent of the engine issues that I need to take everything off. Wow, that's the black pit of the engine. Oh, I can take that off. I kind of assumed it would be all sorts of parts. But okay, let's keep taking the layers off. There's the intake manifold. This looks terrible. Okay, let's stop admiring it and get on with it. Doing the bolt, even though I can't see it there in the corner off the screen. That definitely needs replacing. But I think I'm taking it all off, to be honest. Very slowly, because the way the camera moves backwards and forwards, a bit irritating, mate. Leave the camera there. If you can catch it quickly enough before the camera moves away, it's better, but otherwise the camera's jerking in and out all the time. It's a bit frustrating. Alright, okay, that's that side, and then take off the head. Whoops, there's a valve. Oh, I have to take these out as well, do I? Oh, crikey. Push rods. Just when you think you have a vague idea of how engines work, there's always extra nonsense, so you have no idea what it's about. Whoops, pressing caps lock, making my computer beep. So you take off the manifold here, the exhaust manifold. Output manifold, I guess. Now you see, it says there's nothing painted red to say I can't take it off. But surely I have to take off these. Oh no, something's painted red now. Look at the sparkies. Oh, because they were underneath the ignition wires, of course. Whatever. Alright, now we can remove this. I hope I've laid it all out neatly so I can put it all back together easily. Okay, we have to take all those out. We have to take off the oil pan and in fact all of this other stuff to replace the engine block, one assumed. Alright. Right, okay, that went fairly smoothly. It's weird the camera stopped right. It's like I've beaten the camera into submission now, it's not moving at all. Okay, and the exhaust manifold. People origami. Yeah. Alright, now we can take off his head. There we go. Alright, so then we can take off these other bits of the engine. Oh, distributed caps. Crikey, it's been a while since I've seen these. This is back when I used to fiddle with engines when I was a kid. Rotator arms, yeah. Well, happy days. Okay, that definitely needs fixing. So surprisingly, I can't take the engine block out yet because there's still lots and lots of things attached to it. Like, lots. Alright, that's to come out from underneath. Okay, let's get all this stuff off the front. There's the fan, that needs replacing. Let's stay like that. Okay, belts off. Crankshaft pulley, water pump. Oh, that's the alternator, whatever. Water pump on the other side, does it? Oh no. Oh, it's in the middle. Oh, it's a big looking one right on the front of the head. The fan all over it, I suppose, to help cool it down. Power steering. Fancy. Fuel filter. Let's get the timing cap off. It's like a night cap, but for timing. Right, and... oh, it's a chain, is it? Timing chain. Very exciting. Crankshaft from underneath. What's this? Part of the engine block. Oil filter from underneath. Oh, the gearbox. We're about to get all that off as well. Christ. Okay, well, we'll see. First things first, let's drain oil. And get the oil pan off. So, oil drain hole. That must be it there. So, get almost underneath it. And then double check side is correct. Yeah, looks good enough. Oops, no, did the wrong thing. There we go. Oh, it's fairly clean looking oil. Alright, get you out of the way. Trying to remember what we were doing. Oh yeah, taking off the oil pan. I remember. It's an oil pan that needs replacing. It's like everything else. The whole engine is absolutely shafted. So I can take those out from up top. Oh, do I need to take these out from under here? Let's get the bearing caps off. Might find some of these need replacing. Yeah, that one definitely needs replacing. There's one under here as well. This front suspension crossbeam. So now the engines drop out on us because we've taken all those bearing caps out. Right. Oh, we take that off over here. Right. Okay. Pop it down. See how much we can get at now. We'll probably have to take the gearbox off as well, but I'm not going to do that until I'm told to, if you know what I mean. Just in case I get away with not doing so. Which is almost certainly not the case. Oh no, see all there's stuff inside it, of course. Like that one's definitely knackered, look. So how close are we to? So we've got 3 parts not discovered. I'm fairly sure the engine block's one of them. I don't know if we can... oh, we examined it with the compression. Did we do the compression test? Apparently not. So let me forget to use all my tests again. That's a little bit poor. Alright, let's get all these out. I'm fairly sure that's going to be required. So can we get the crankshaft out now? Accessible from under the car on lift. Repair anything? Nothing that's worth fixing. We can only fix it a tiny amount anyway because of the strange new mechanics, which I've not invested any of my experience in at all yet. Something's still holding it in. Oh, is it these? Is it the gears? This is connected to the gearbox now, is it? I guess that must be it. Oh. Okay, so what can we do to the gearbox from here? We can get the starter motor off at least. That's a rear wheel drive, so I can do the crankshaft one here, the drive shaft even. Crankshaft. They're all shafts. Alright. There we go. That's a fairly easy job. There we go, now I can take the crankshaft out. Its engine is accessible from engine bay. It's all kinds of sense. Oh, there we go. First time I've had to remove an entire engine. And there's still a bit we haven't discovered. Wow, without wanting to sound too, oh, is it the battery? It's the battery. Awesome, so now we've got a big purchasing job. But my word, look at that, a car with nah engine. Okay, get ready for lots of backwards and forwards. Starting with battery. Okay, crankshaft bearing cap, engine block V8 of crankshaft bearing cap, crankshaft bearing cap, engine block, something, V8 of, it's only £2.5 grand. Yeah, just, you know, £2.5 grand, so I'm thinking about it a bit. Ignition distributor, oil pan V8 of. Ignition distributor. Ignition distributor cap. Ignition distributor. Something V8 of. Oil pan. Right. Oil pan V8 of. Okay, piston with con rod times 2. Piston with con rod times 2. Pretty much need a power steering pump V8 and a radiator fan V8 of. So power steering pump V8, radiator fan V8 of. 1, 2, 3, 4 rocker arms and 2 spark plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4 rocker arms, 2 sparkies. A timing chain V8 of. Timing chain V8 of. And quite a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 valve push rods. Alright, cool. And then we need a fuel filter. Fuel filter. A distributor cap, was it? And a round air filter 1 carb. Round air filter 1 carb. An oil filter. I think we've already bought the 8. The 8 of. Okay, I think that's everything we need. Let's rebuild an engine. Start with an engine block. Alright. I have to do that from underneath. Okay. Lots of bits. Lots and lots of bits. Hooray for this little overlay when you put it into assemble mode, where it shows you the ghosts of where things need to go. Because otherwise, crikey, how do you remember how much needs to go in here? Why can't I put... Oh, I have to put the crankshaft in to hang those off of. Alright, let's do that then. So we need to crankshaft bearing caps, please. Let's zoom in a bit. Oh, it's not very easy to see. Alright, cool. One of them. One of them, and a third one of those. I think it's just 3. Oops. Let's bolt it through there, the cross member. He's very cross. And I can't put the oil tray back on until I've done the other bits, so let's flap about, press the button, get it back down, up, down, up, down. And get some of these conrods in. Oh, I could have put the other ones in, look at an angle, look, I could have... if I'd found them then. Oh, I managed to hit it on the other one, but not that one. There, that one. There we go. If I'd done that for all of them, I wouldn't have had to go round to the other side of the engine, thus saving me vast time. I don't know why I'm actually physically moving around the engine, I just need to swing round like that. Deary me. Alright, a billion conrods, push rods, whatever they're called. Rocker arms, these spark plugs, how do spark plugs go down here. Rocker arms, oh, they all require bolts, and that's irritating. Oh, right. Involved work, this engine building. It's lots harder to be as exciting and interesting as normal. Whilst concentrating on doing the engine, so that's why the silence, which you may be enjoying. Unlucky. So we've covered up the nice flash new engine with lots and lots of old parts of engine that are all rusty and shit looking, so you can lose that nice new engine feel. You know, like when kids buy trainers and we go and rub dirt in them. It's a similar thing, perhaps, I don't know. Don't I have to put push rods on this side before I do all this engine head thing? Huh. Oh, they go into the engine head. That's right. Concentrating so hard on what I'm doing that I still don't know what I'm doing. That's awesome sauce. Right, now we can make with the push rods, no? Yeah. They're just so small and hard to see, that's the sort of thing I'll forget. I don't know how far you can get, having forgotten them. But, let's not find out here. Crikey, rotor arms, these are fun to stick in. 8 of these little jobbles on each side. Down to almost 40% on these. Awesome. I'm sure the nice new engine will probably just blow everything else up that's not up to spec. Well, you replaced all the other bits, but the engine is still blown up. Yeah, so still 80% of your engine is crap. Whatever. Whatever, man. Carburetor. Alright, let's get in there. Engine looks almost engine-y again. That is the official term, before you ask. How engine-y is your car? People ask each other. Quite engine-y, the response might be. Or about 50 engine-ys. Yeah, that's right. This is the excitingly technical talk of people who like cars. Oh dear. Not going to fool anybody. Ignition wires. Oh yeah, I'll put the gearbox back on. And all the timing shenanigans. One timing belt, one timing cover. And then various accoutrements to the front of the timing area. Belt A, belt B, oh, and a fan belt, a fan rather. Good. So that's most of the engine put back together again. That was relatively quick. Alright, put it up on the lifter. There's a couple of jobs to do underneath. Whilst we're thinking about it, let's just have a quick look. So we need to put the battery back in, of course, and the oil pan. But everything else seems to be sorted. So let's do that. One oil pan. Nice fresh new oil pan. All the better for retaining my oil, says the engine. And the gearbox. Alright, good. There we are. All done. Oh yeah, and the drive shaft as well, don't forget. Oh, and the starter motor. All done, apart from all these other bits. All done. Bolty, 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 bolty. Alright. Okay. There we are. Awesome sauce. So, we need to put some oil in it. Yep. That's the oil hole. Usually on the other side from the dipstick, it seems. I don't know if that's always a thing. Pour in the oil until the oil can has slightly enough. It's like, oh, I've had enough. Watch, oh, there, I've had enough. And put a little bit more in, and then double check with the dipstick to make sure that that was absolutely perfect, which it was. Glorious. As in Goodwood. Oh, hang on. I forgot to put the battery. I knew I'd forget the battery, which is why when I saw it there I thought, ooh, battery. I'm glad it reminded me, because I'm bound to forget. And guess what? There we are. Okay, all done and maybe dusted. No. Clip B. What? Where's that from? Clip B. Ah, off the disty cap. I was going to say the air filter didn't have any. There we go. In the old game it would have said all parts reattached or something that gave you the idea that your car was actually ready to go. But this time all you have to do is press finish job, see if the customer takes it. He has. Okay, let's put the oil drain back where it's meant to be. I was going to do something else. Brain has gone. Oh well, never mind. Good. Thanks for watching that. Oh, I was going to sell my inventory just to fill you with excitement. So now I can click and enter though. So selling stuff's actually much easier. I can start up here. I don't have to rely on the mouse being in the right place to click the sell button. I think let's do sell junk and get rid of a lot of it first. That's right. One thing at that point for $2. There you go. You didn't think you'd see anything as exciting as that all day long, did you? No, well, that invigorated. Go and do the rest of your day. Go on, off you go. Bye-bye now.